Hello, this is Mrs. Pickett. So this is part 2 of lesson 1.7. I kind of broke the videos up into 2 so they were shorter and easier for you to focus on. So this is still 1.7. All right. Now, we've already talked about word phrases, so I'm going to do a couple examples of some equations here. We're just going to do 2 of them together. So if we're looking here, the sum, so we're looking at number 9, of twice a number and 10 is 36. Whoops, twice a number. Okay, so sum means that we're adding. Twice a number is going to give us 2n plus 10, because that was sum. Now here's a new key phrase. It says is. In math, is means equals. So now if we have an is, now we're setting up an equation instead of just an expression. So that's a little bit different. So the sum of twice a number and 10 is 36. So the word is in math means equal, okay? Let's look at number 11. 4 times a number divided by 8 is 3. So we have 3 key phrases in here. So 4 times a number, so that's 4n, and then it's being divided by, so I'm going to do a division symbol here, by 8, and then is means equal to 3. Okay? Let's jump down. Let's look at our inequality symbols. So less than, hopefully we know this, less than symbol looks like this. Less than or equal to, you have the line underneath it. Greater than symbol, greater than or equal to symbol, all right? So now, setting up some inequalities, you're still doing the same thing. A number is less than negative 10, all right? So a number, so we have n and then less than negative 10. Pretty straightforward. Here, let's do a number is greater than or equal to. So now we have n is greater than or equal to negative 4. Let's look at this one. A number is at most. Now this is where it sometimes gets confusing. So a number is at most 45. At most means that's the biggest it can be. So if 45 is the largest it can be, that means that our symbol has to be less than or equal to, because we cannot go over that. So at most 45. So that means n, or our number, has to be less than or equal to 45. Sometimes that seems confusing because kids see the word most and they automatically think big or greater. But at most is telling us that's the largest. So we need stuff to be smaller. Okay? Let's look at this one, kind of real world. A speed limit of 55 miles per hour. So speed limit of 55 miles per hour. That means that your number, your speed has to be less than or equal to 55. You're not supposed to go over because then you'll get a ticket. All right. Let's do one more. A number is no less than 10. So no less than, that means now this is the opposite of the one we did at number 20. No less than, that's telling me that my number 10 is the smallest it can be. So if 10 is the smallest, I need numbers that are larger than 10. So we would say greater than or equal to 10, because 10 is the smallest number, and otherwise it has to be larger than that. Okay? All right, we are going to stop here for tonight, so make sure you've watched both videos. The first one was just over expressions, and then the second video I showed you some equations, so we added the word is in, and then some inequalities. All right? I hope you guys have a great night.